Well, that little raid in Mari Lago, how'd that go? Now you have the DOJ throwing the FBI under the bus? Not my fault. I'm Jazz Barganzo, and this is what's next. Good day, everyone. Jazz Barganzo, what's next? Hope you guys are enjoying your day today at work or play. Well, Trump raid, Mari Lago, FBI, supposed, classified documentation, being found on the premises. So we had to go in and search through the former First Lady's underwear, just in case we had to search every nook and cranny. Well, that little situation blew up in their face because now you have the DOJ pointing fingers at the FBI saying, yeah, that wasn't me, dog. Let's take a look. This comes out of Breitbart. Deep state infighting. DOJ fingers FBI for Mari Lago raid disaster. Senior U.S. Department of Justice officials are blaming the FBI director, Christopher Wray, in the recent raid of former President Donald Trump's home, in an apparent attempt to take pressure off the U.S. Attorney General, Merrick Garland. Shocker? After Trump confirmed the FBI raid at Mari Lago on Monday, many Republican politicians called on Wray and Garland to explain the justification for the raid. For example, Representative Jim Jordan, Republican, told Republican House Judiciary Committee, said Merrick Garland, Chris Wray, come to the House Judiciary Committee this Friday to answer questions about the actions today, which never happened in American history. Similar, House GOP leader Kevin McCarthy called out DOJ's intolerable state of weaponized politicization and told Garland to preserve your documents and clear your calendar as he pledged to investigate the FBI raid if the Republicans take control when the Republicans take control of the House come November. Even Representative Peter Meyer, who voted to impeach Trump, J6, yeah, he did, said Wray and Garland would own transparency on the justification for setting such a striking precedent. However, one senior DOJ official told Newsweek that the final decision to greenlight the raid on Mari Lago rested with the FBI director, Wray. Yes, it's your fault, buddy, not mine. I know it's hard for people to believe, but this was a matter of the U.S. Attorney and the FBI, source told Newsweek. Yes, a reliable source. It's really the case of the Bureau misreading the impact, the source added. Although the DOJ source claimed that Wray gave the final go-ahead, Newsweek also reported that Attorney General Garland was regularly briefed on the investigation into Trump, and he knew about the grand jury and what material federal prosecutors were seeking. However, the source insisted that Garland had no prior knowledge of the date and time of the specific raid. No, I know nothing about what's going on. Nor was he asked to approve of it, according to Newsweek. The grand jury investigation over a potential violation of the Presidential Records Act that led to the raid on Mari Lago reported began in April. Another senior DOJ official told Newsweek that the Mari Lago raid was a spectacular backfire because the FBI reported planned raid while Trump was not in Florida in an effort to avoid any media circus. Yeah. And how'd that work? Newsweek details. The officials who have direct knowledge of FBI deliberations were granted anonymity in order to discuss sensitive matters, said the raid of Donald Trump's Florida home residence. Deliberately timed to occur when the former president was away. FBI decision makers in Washington and Miami thought that denying the former president a photo opportunity or platform in which to grandstand or, quote, to attempt to thwart the raid would lower the profile of the event, says one of the sources, a senior Justice Department official who is a 30-year veteran of the FBI. The first DOJ source told Newsweek, I know there is much speculation out there that this is a political persecution, but no! But it's really the best and the worst of the bureaucracy in action. They wanted to punctuate the fact that this was a routine law enforcement action stripped of any political overtones, and yet they got exactly the opposite. Again, shocker. They were seeking to avoid any media circus so that everything made sense bureaucratically, and the FBI feared that the documents might be destroyed. Yes, that Trump may burn them in the fireplace. They also created the very firestorm that they sought to avoid in ignoring the fallout, the second source said. While Republicans rallying around the former president after news of the raid broke, it appears that the FBI got the exact opposite of what they wanted. After working and cooperating with relevant government agencies, this unannounced raid on my home was not necessary or appropriate, Trump said in a statement on Monday. It is prosecutorial misconduct, the weaponization of the justice system, and attacked by the radical left Democrats who desperately don't want me to potentially run. I'm putting that potential in there because a guy named DeSantis in 24, especially based on recent polls, and who will likewise do anything to stop Republicans and conservatives in the upcoming midterms, Trump said on Monday. Who didn't see this coming? Who really didn't see this coming? That if the shit hit the fan and it went south, well, the raid was stupid and ridiculous to begin with. That somebody wasn't going to get finger blamed. Somebody wasn't going to get thrown under the bus. Somebody wasn't going to get roasted because of this. Well, the DOJ said, yeah, FBI, that's all on you. That is all on you. Merrick Garland had no idea. Dementia Boy had no idea. Nobody had any idea. I see nothing. I hear nothing. I speak nothing. And so the FBI gets total blame according to the DOJ. Because we wanted to make sure that Donald Trump wasn't going to be home in Florida at the time. So we just wanted to get in, get out, all good. You know. But of course now it turns into Frank Drebin as the fire burns behind him. Nothing to see here. Go back to your homes. Wow. It was interesting of the raid. It was stupid, in my opinion, of the raid. It was very politically expedient of the raid. And it was totally political in all forms because of the raid. So now, to try to save their ass, DOJ says, we had nothing to do with it. It's all on you, Wray. Wow. More to come, kids. And with that being said, I'm Jasper Gonzo. This is What's Next. Want to see more just like this? Please leave a comment below. Like it, share it, subscribe to it. And we're definitely going to catch you guys on the next one. Peace.